What's going on, you guys? I'm Hsieh. We're going to react to my inspirational artist journey story, Hsieh. And the internet world and YouTube world, he's known as ZH Comic Art, one of my favorite YouTube comic book artists. He has dreams of becoming a comic book artist one day, working for Marvel, because, hey, I have the same goals too, but I need to go to school in order to pursue that dream. So I will be I'm going back to school soon. So just so you guys know. The original video will be in the link in the description. With that being said, here we go.
So I guess I kind of liked art ever since I was a kid, but I never really took it seriously, and I didn't really draw that much until my sophomore year in high school. I guess I kind of thought the classes were a bit boring, and to prevent myself from falling asleep, I would actually start doodling on the back of my homework assignments in class, and that's where I kind of got inspired to start drawing more, and I really wanted to get better, and that's when it kind of turned for me. So before then, things weren't going that well for me, especially since my grades weren't that good and I wasn't really serious about school. So once I started putting my time and effort into drawing, I had kind of something to work towards. And at first I didn't really see a future for myself in art, and I was kind of just doing it as a hobby since I wasn't really interested in anything else. But I started posting my artwork on Instagram. For a long time it was kind of just for fun, but then things started getting more serious when people started following me, and I thought to myself, I can't let them down, I have to post every day. And I started working really hard every day, drawing every day, to make sure I get those posts out to people. And over the course of maybe 2 years on Instagram, I've grown to almost 400,000 followers, and all of them, they expect me to have something new every day, and that kind of motivates me to kind of draw more. And I think that's what started motivating me. After a while, I was able to motivate myself. I didn't really read superhero comics when I was a kid, and I think it was also my sophomore year in high school where I started picking up some Spider-Man comics. I think I kind of looked at some art from Edward McGuinness, there was Ramos, and yeah, I started reading those comics. I didn't really get into the art yet because those styles didn't really click with me right away, but after a while I think I was just searching on Google Images, and I found this really amazing piece by David Finch, and that's when I was inspired to start drawing like that. I think I saw all the shadows and details, and I just wanted my work to kind of resemble that. And
Oh, so his style is based on the artist.
Artists like Jim Lee, there's Brent Booth, Stephen Platt, those guys I all admire. And yeah, I started to focus my practicing around that, and I started to have kind of a goal I was working towards where I wanted to be successful comic artists like that. I think especially at school, I'm known as the shy, quiet kid that doesn't really talk much, but there's so much drama, hate, and anger going around everywhere, and I really don't like to take that out on other people. I kind of just keep it to myself, and when I go home I just toss on my headphones or something, and I just take it out on paper, and that's kind of how I like to approach all my things.
Yeah, I'm like that too, man.
Showing my emotion to others, I kind of just keep it to myself. I just tune everyone out, and I kind of start drawing, and that's where I'm really like in my own world. I can imagine whatever I want, I can draw whatever I want. I think after I started liking art a lot, I drew in all my free time. I even quit swimming, which was a sport I really liked, and I also pretty much tuned out of school. I think where I've learned the most isn't where I've had success or when things are going well. I think I actually learned the most when things were at its lowest for me. So I guess when things aren't going well, I just stick to my goal and vision, and I try to make something better even when things are bad. And after a while, I just look back and I can see myself constantly improving despite all the obstacles that were in my way. I think my biggest fear is not achieving my goals and dreams because I didn't put the time and effort in. So I think that's why I spend all my time just drawing, and if I'm ever out just having fun, I'll think that someone somewhere is working their ass off and getting better while I'm not. And I think even if you make mistakes in art, you're not really a failure unless you don't pick yourself back up and improve from what you did before. So every day is a chance to do something new to improve yourself, and just keep practicing and getting better.
Let me just say this. So many great artists that have influenced me in my life. Just like you guys have so many people that influence you in your life. You know, whether it's rappers, singers, martial artists, actors, actresses, wherever it is that you have people, the kind of people that have a positive influence in your life, make sure you continue to honor them. And to me, I've always influenced a lot of comic book artists when it comes to YouTube. And I remember the first video I saw of you, Zach, is when you were drawing Spider-Man. And I was like, yes, I finally found somebody that I can sit back and relax. Sit back and relax and basically just watch their work look more professional. Because there are a lot of artists I've seen on YouTube that are just making it. I've seen some bad art. You know, I like seeing people with great art skills. That kind of influenced me to want to draw. And once I found your first video that I saw, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with your skill, your talent, and you are a very intelligent young man. And even though I'm 26, going on 27, at about like 3 weeks, you are one of my favorite artists that I ever watched on Instagram and on YouTube. I commented on your stories. I commented on your posts. I shared them, and I think you might be my favorite artist though. And that's when I learned how to do the cross hatching last year because of you. I've learned how to do. Once I've learned how to do all of that like you did, I've quickly found my own skill. And once I did that, I've gotten better. Yesterday, I did a live stream of myself drawing Raphael. And basically, I did not freelance it. I just drew the lines like it was nothing. I just went for it. And then I drew the things like you did it. And I drew the shadows as well. So about 9 o'clock, I might do live stream of doing finishing touches on Raphael. And I'll post a result. Final result on Instagram. So make sure you guys do not forget to follow me on that as well. Anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hit the like button. I'm your host, Devin Hughes Reacts, and I'll see you later.